Greetings, my brothers and sisters. In today's world, our faith is challenged on many different levels. As we see different challenges going throughout the world, this type of financial issues that people are facing with the price of gas rising continuously, the price of goods and services. You think about the fact of what you can get for just a simple 100 US dollars when you go to the grocery store. You think about how much you get for $100 compared to 10 years ago. Or you think about when you go and you fill up your tank and what it costs. And you think about when you send your kids back to school and the amount of resources and the things that you need to send them back to school and all the different things that we need to just survive in life. The utility bills, all the issues. We see bills going up, but employers are not trying to pay more. They're actually trying to strategize and find ways to cut and find ways to do things to reduce employees, reduce overhead, and trying to do things to cut people out of finances. But we see goods and services going up. We see tariffs on goods and services. And when tariffs are implemented, we understand that these things affect the consumer. So you are paying these things right away. You're paying for them. I'm paying for them right away. So we see all these things that are coming against us. And then the question is asked, how does a person survive in life when they don't see the financial increase coming in? How does a person survive in life when they're challenged on every side, when there's opposition against them, when there is more going out than more coming in? How does a person survive? I'm glad you asked that question. I want to be very transparent on this video because I've been in a place where money is tight, little coming in, more going out than coming in. And you say, how did you survive? I survived by continuing to put my faith in God, continue to put my trust in God. And as I continue to put my trust and my faith in God, He always saw a way. He's always made a way. He's always brought me from darkness to light. I call the season of my life living from the bottom of the barrel. As the widow woman, as she served Elijah, she was living from the bottom of the barrel. She was barely making ends meet, but she served the prophet. Now, that's not what this video is about. I'm not asking anybody to come and offer something to me. But what I'm telling you is your faith, and that's what she had. It was the principle of faith. The principle of faith is what brought her into the place where God poured His Spirit out upon her, and God continued to keep her. So you may be challenged in your finances. You may be challenged and you say, I have more going out than more coming in. You may say to yourself, I don't know how I'm going to make ends meet to the next day. But God has your best interest in mind. You keep seeking the kingdom first and you keep praying and you trust me and believe me. God will bring you out of this season. Continue to be a good steward of your resources. Manage what you have coming in. Sow at the level of where you're at. If you don't have full tithes, full offering, if whatever you have, sow what you can. I remember a season. I want to share this real quickly. But I remember a season when all I can do was sow $5. That's all I had. And I sold it faithfully. And me sowing that $5 faithfully brought me out of that season because God knew my heart. God knew where I was at in life. And He knew where I was at and He understood where I was at. And so He met me where I was at. He brought me out. So I testify today, continue to be faithful. Keep the faith. God is with you. He is your very present help in a time of trouble. Blessings, my brothers and sisters.